Hey everyone, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So I was guided to do this reading, so I'm just coming on here really quickly. It's going to be a quick reading, and the topic is, the subject of this reading is rather, what is their karma for hurting you, or what karma will they face for hurting you? I did this reading before, I did it quite a while ago, but what my guides are telling me is that considering my 2025 prediction about karma, they wanted me to revisit this again. So for those of you who are not familiar, or to clarify any misunderstanding, karma is the spiritual law of balance. So there are a number of spiritual laws, and karma is one of them. And with this spiritual law of balance, it states that every action carries an energy that ripples through the universe and returning to you in kind. So in 2024, we've seen the presence of karma made itself more felt and more tangible. You know, I was saying that karma, towards the end of 2024, karma was walking every street corner. That's what I was saying. And in my 2025 prediction, I stated that you would see this divine law of cause and effect continue to illuminate more. You would see its presence more, but not just at celebrities or people of notoriety or people who are well known, and not just at that level, but we're going to start seeing it at the cross sections of society. So the length and breadth of society. We're going to, at people from all walks of life, we are going to start seeing karmic retributions. And this is the universe's way of rebalancing itself. There's going to be a lot of rebalancing that's going to be happening in 2025. All right, so having said all of that, let's look at our piles. So this is pile number 1, where we have the 2 of Swords. Pile number 2, we have the Empress. And pile number 3, we have the 4 of Pentacles. They're telling me to do a bonus pile. I'm going to do these first, and then I'll do the bonus pile after. So if you feel that once you've selected your pile, you want more insight, you can find it in the bonus pile. Also, what else did I want to say? Remember, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest, and you can choose more than one pile. All right? See you in your reading. Bye for now. All right, so pile number 1, for those of you who selected the 2 of Swords, this reading is going to be looking at what karma will they face for hurting you. So let's get right into this. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the highest light, of the highest divine frequency, please protect myself, please protect and bless those viewing this reading. May we only channel messages of the highest light, of the highest divine light, of the highest truth, of the highest accuracy, for the expansion of the collective's awareness and their energetic vibration. And peace of mind. Amen. Okay. All right. So from this, what I'm picking up from the 2 of Swords, the situation you guys were in terms of how they hurt you, I'm picking up on someone being willfully ignorant, is the first thing I'm being told. That they completely shut down when it came to you. I'm picking up lack of accountability. I'm picking up that they've done wrong. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to know it. And this pile number 1 I'm picking up has left you in a position where you feel, I'm picking up the word destitute, emotionally raw. I'm picking up that you feel hard done by. I'm also picking up that you feel not seen, not validated. You feel hurt, really deep hurt and really deep despair by the way this person is acting. For some of you, pile number 1, it's as if for some of you this may be quite recent. For others of you, this may have happened some time ago, and you may or may not be aware of it, but it's left a mark on you. This is where you use the phrase, this person has cut you to the white meat, sort of thing, to the white bone, right? They've cut you to the bone and they've hurt you really, really deeply. In fact, I'm picking up the depths of which some of you are even fearful of going, because to feel it and to really heal and work with it, because you don't know whether you'd be able to make your way back from that. Okay, so those are the initial messages that I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for that so far. What else could come through from this for pile number 1? What else could come through regarding the karma? Regarding this karma. 4 of Wands. For some of you, this may have been a family member or someone that you were in a relationship with. Yeah, this may have been a family member. Whoever this person was, they had a lot of, I'm picking up like a power imbalance between you. This person had a lot of power, they had a lot of they either have a lot of power, have a lot of authority, or in the situation they have a lot of power and authority over you. They're very controlling. It's a very controlling energy. And in fact, this, completely shutting down, not taking accountability, not taking responsibility, not wanting to see it, not wanting to know about it, could even be part of their control. And the way they operate is what I'm picking up on. For some of you, this could be, as I said before, it could be linked to family. It could be linked to a partner. Let's continue. What else? So with all I've said so far, let me know whether this resonates. Any other clues so that we can determine if this resonates. It's not wanting to recognize or see. Yeah, I feel this is someone. Okay, let me put this aside for one moment. It's someone not wanting, either they are jealous of you or intimidated by you or not wanting to recognize you as an equal. This is some proper energy vampire-esque-ness. I'm just picking up, like there is some energy that you guys have, and they're letting me know perhaps it's an energy that you guys don't see about yourselves. That's very powerful. You guys are coming up with this Empress energy. You guys are very, very powerful indeed. And it's as if it's something that you all can't see. All right, I'm not getting a message for the Six of Cups just yet. So we'll put the Six of Cups just there. And let's look at what their karma is going to be. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for that so far. What is their karma? What is their karma for this? What is their karma? When are they going to experience it? Okay. The way they operate is so far. Okay, there are lots of you in this collective reading, so this may only resonate with some. But for some of you, pile number one, this is their modus operandi. This is the way that they operate, and they've been able to fly under the radar so far. However, they haven't been keeping track of all the people they've hurt in their wake. They haven't been keeping track of that, and the bodies are mounting. And people around them are going to start, they're showing me putting pieces together. And sooner or later, if it hasn't happened already, this person is going to be on the back foot, and they'll need to start addressing or start being answerable for these questions. So before someone can be defensive, claim it's not them, just play or feign ignorance, we're seeing with this Two of Swords, this is actually going to change. Like they've hurt with the Three of Swords one too many people now. So they're going to start needing to be answerable. And that is definitely, if it hasn't happened already, it's going to definitely happen this year, because this Three of Swords is pretty swift. And again, I'm picking up, it's either a family, so it could be a partner of yours, it could be extended family, someone you view as family. It's definitely somebody close to you I'm picking this up with. Okay, let's see what else is here. So these came through like this, so it's the Three of Cups and it's the Death. I'm picking up, especially as this has come over the Emperor and the Empress. There is something about this coming through reverse. This is an additional message for some of you to determine whether this is your pile. They are definitely a charmer. They are up for having a good time, making you feel good about yourself, etc., etc. But it's almost as if that is love bombing, is what I'm being told here. And it's not, like how they display themselves to start when you're getting to know them is not fully who they are. It's like, yeah. Okay. We have Judgment. To continue, yeah. A lot of people, again, we have people rising up complaining. We have, a lot is either whispers, is either words of mouth, but people are coming up and it's somebody being held to account. It's as if you are not the only person that this has happened to. It's being held to account, pile number one. Okay, so how will this being held to account happen, and are there any timelines? How would the being held to account happen, and are there any timelines? held to account is going to happen very soon. It's going to happen in a huge way. And again, this is what I said with in my introduction with the star energy. This is almost as if it's divine. It's meant to happen. But the end in terms of being called out and that karmic retribution and so on, it's going to happen very soon. I would say that. Hang on, let me just see if there are any further messages I can get from this. I just need another deck. They're not giving me exactly any more information other than people putting 2 and 2 together and rising up. They're not giving me any more information besides that. It's like with the moon energy. There is being held to account though with the high priestess. We are seeing it here. Like karma is coming. It's going to come in a very, very public way. It's as if this is something that everyone is going to know about. And what's going to happen is either they are going to be cut off or they may look to cut themselves off from everyone and just go their own way. What you're being advised here in the midst of all of this, pile number 1, is just to put your head down. Put your head down, don't get involved in all of this. And to focus on you, focus on your healing, and focus on your fabulosity. That's the message that's coming through here. And as I said, that was exactly 11:11 on my timer. And it's interesting, 11:11, and then we have, I mean, of course, I know this is Roman numerals, but we have 111 and 111 up there as well. So if that is a sign, if ever there was one, and aces sort of represent ones, you know. And I feel, and thank you, with the star energy, there is some growth and realization that you're meant to have from this pile number 1. And this is understanding your worth and understanding your value so that this doesn't happen again. They're also giving me a final message that some of you with this family situation, that you guys may be the black sheep of your family and that you guys may not have been believed in the past. Or they're also saying that in the past, people in your, because this person had so much control over the way people think and feel because of their manipulation is so deeply rooted, they're showing me roots, that people were not able to see you and validate you for the fabulous person that you are, pile number 1. But what they're showing me is that you've kept your head down and you've just focused on yourself. They're talking about focus on inner healing. And they're saying that the tide of that is going to turn. The tide is going to turn when it comes to that. How it's going to turn or whatever, they're not quite giving that to me, but they're saying that the tide is going to turn when it comes to that. All right, pile number 1, that is it. As I said, is short, sharp, and sweet. Nothing else from me. I hope that resonated with you, gave you some peace of mind. I'll see you in a future pile or reading. Bye for now. All right, so pile number 2. Here is your reading. What karma will they face for hurting you? And you guys have selected the Empress energy. Okay. I'm picking up that there has been pile number 2. This is an interesting energy. I'm picking up either people talking behind your back, or it's something that you may not have been aware of that has caught you by surprise, is what I'm picking up on here. However, they're giving me the phrase that they've tried the wrong person. That's the phrase that they're giving me. They tried the wrong person. They tried it, is what I'm picking up on. What's coming through really strongly with this, and we'll see what comes through with the tarot, it's somebody around you that you didn't pick up on. There's someone around you who is not on your vibrational level in terms of vibration frequency, who you trusted, but they really weren't on your level. But it's either you didn't pick up on it right away, or you saw the red flags, but you chose to ignore. Because you just wanted to be this open-hearted person. You just wanted to, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, let's see what else we can pick up with that. Okay, Spirit, Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for that so far. What other messages can we pick up with this? You may think, pile number 2, well, why should somebody be jealous of me? It's just me. But people are, you know, and especially when you've given and you've done so much for someone else. I'm picking up a lot of disappointment with that. Yeah, that's the disappointment and hurt, and this is what it feels like with the Ten of Wands. For many of you, pile number 2, like this is over. Like this was sudden, it's over. Let me see just what else. Okay, so how could pile number 2 identify that this is their pile? Let me see if there are any other. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I'm picking up that this person was a close friend of yours and you looked out for them. You felt like you would get on, you go shopping with them, you go out for coffee with them, message them, that sort of thing. Like I'm picking up a close friend, and you never saw this coming from that person. There may have been a few red flags here or there, but you didn't really take it seriously because you're thinking, as long as you do good by this person, or I'm doing well by this person, they have no reason to do this to me, is what I'm picking up here. One more for pile number 2 to determine whether this is their pile. Oh, why did this happen? Yeah, there we go, bottom of the deck. This is something that you didn't see coming, basically, and that's been confirmed by the Tower. You guys did not see this coming. It's some news, it's a sudden revelation that's come through of what this person's been doing behind your back. You just were not aware. They were either doing it behind your back, or, pile number 2, it's something that you found out about that really, well, it sort of it collapsed your world, basically. Something that you found, for goodness sake. My cards are all over the place. And this could be perhaps how they have you feeling as well, where your head is all over the place and you feel quite disorganized, because my cards have just flipped and they're everywhere. Okay. All right, is there any more confirmation we need for pile number 2 for them to know that this is their pile? I don't think so. Anything else? No, they want me to go into what their karma is going to be. I'm feeling that this person is slinky, like they slink to the shadows. They hide what their true intentions are. They hide it, and they can hide it very well. And you never knew. You just never knew. This was quite sudden. You thought that you guys got along. You had a very good time with them even. Okay, what's their karma? Yeah, I thought so. Hermit. Loss of a friendship. Their karma is going to be Hermit. Their karma is going to be the loss of that friendship, that separation. There are different types of energy vampires, and I'm picking up that this person could potentially be, this person is covert. So for some of you, you may even still be in this situation. They're very covert. I'm picking up a covert energy. But I'm also picking up this person could be Leo as well. They may have Leo significantly in their sign. But Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, I'm also picking up as well. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm also picking up that there is something about them, not that they're awkward, but they may have expressed a feeling of awkwardness, or feeling that they're not good enough, or something along those lines, or something else that I'm picking up on. But it's as if their karma is, let me just get one more card to confirm this. One more card to confirm this. Yeah, that's what I was getting. It's as if their karma is going to be, it's the loss of the friendship, basically, or the loss of that relationship with you is going to be their karma. It's as if they didn't realize how good they had it. Okay, so this is how they're showing it to me, pile number 2. It's as if you were put in this person's life for them to, with all your beautiful Empress energy, you were put in this person's life, divinely put in their life, for them to see the strength and the beauty in themselves. We have this Leo energy reconfirmed, for them to see the strength and the beauty and the value of themselves and their own uniqueness. That's why you were put in their life. However, instead of taking the gift of your friendship and your energy and what you had to offer them, they chose to siphon energy from, like, it's as if you were put in their life to build them up. And all you wanted in return, pile number 2, and I'm not saying that you consciously wanted this, but it's just friendship. You give to somebody, friendships are give and take, and you build each other up and you rise up mutually. But this person wasn't doing that. In a covert way, they were siphoning energy off you. And things in your life would go either Yeah, they were siphoning energy off you, and it's something that you realized suddenly, or suddenly you put two and two together. And all the growth, the expansion, the development, the blossoming, they're showing me blossoming that they could have come into, they would not be able to come into that, basically. So this could have been the end of a cycle for them. This could have been them moving places and really, like, they're just showing me someone teleporting. Teleporting is not the right word, but just moving really quickly. So for this Eight of Wands, you're seeing somebody moving really quickly through life, right? They had the potential to do that. With your influence, with your energy vibration, that's what you were giving to them. But instead, what they're going to do is watch you do that. Any final, what's the advice Spirit guides have? What advice do they have for you to round this off? This is just going to be a short, quick reading, so it's not going into any depth. We're just going to go into the advice phase. Ace of Swords. It's interesting, pile number 1 got the Ace of Swords as well. It's just cutting someone off and not looking back. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. They are going to be there. I think that they are going to end up regretting this badly. Not only would they not be able to come out of this cycle and move on and turn up in the world in the way that they want to, but it's as if they don't have the means to generate that the energy vibration they were sucking from you. They don't have the means to generate that within themselves. It's like this is what you call someone being spiritually bankrupt or destitute. Because what spirit guides are advising is for you to cut them off and cut yourself from this energy. They're siphoning off you is what I'm being told here. And we see you doing that. You're just batting them off and you're batting them away. This is not something that you are going to entertain. They may come back wanting to give excuses, or perhaps not, wanting to give excuses, but you're not having it. And you're being advised, no, it's to move on. Like, and focus on yourself and your fabulosity. Because they're saying they're also saying pile number 2, and this is the very last message, the contract with this person is over. The contract is done. Your purpose and your role in their life, especially with the world energy, has come to an end. The cycle is ended. You know, you were spiritually and by the universe placed in their life to help inspire them and for them to blossom. And instead, they took advantage or they abused that energy. So the universe is taking it back from them. They would need to find another way to blossom up. Anything final? Best and final for pile number 2. Best and final for pile number 2. There isn't anything else here. If they wanted to, they can eventually find their way, but I just see them always staying in this prince. We have the prince energy, we have a princess energy. I just see them always staying in the vicinity of this energy. You are turning up as an empress here. They're turning up as a prince. Like the energy, they really missed an opportunity. That's what they keep on saying, pile number 2. They really missed an opportunity to make something of themselves, basically. And you are a gift to them, and they just missed an opportunity. All right, pile number 2, that's it from me. I hope that resonated. Let me know down below. I could see you in another pile. Bye for now. All right, so pile number 3. This is your pile, the 4 of Pentacles. So we'll be looking at what is their karma for hurting you in this. So I'll start with channeled messages for pile number 3. And I'll also go in how to identify that this pile is for you if my initial messages are not enough. What I'm picking up pile number 3 is that their karma is a missed opportunity that in a way they may never get again, is what is coming through from this. A missed opportunity that they may never get again. And I think they would realize it only when it's too late. That is their karma that I'm picking up. I'm picking up greed, or someone overplaying their hand. What other messages is coming through? And not wanting to give, just being in a situation where they're taking, draining. It's sort of someone being there for them, and they're not appreciating it because it's all about them. It's all about them. It's all about their issues. It's all about what they're going through. Someone wanting to help them. It's a lot of victim mentality that I'm picking up here with them. So pile number 3, this is a way to identify whether this pile is for you. There's a lot of victim mentality that I'm picking up here. Take. And requiring help, and requiring, with the Judgment, requiring help, requiring needing to be lifted up time and time again. This person may have been a victim with the 8 of Cups, with some past trauma, or a situation that's left a traumatic imprint, is also what I'm picking up on here, which has led to this. It could be pile number 3 that this person may have an issue, let's say, with substances, or with alcohol, or with managing money, or there is some issue that requires you to need to bail them out, or for you to help them, or, you know, something along those lines, and that's linked to a traumatic situation, pile number 3. Okay, so that's how to identify that this is the, so if any of those resonate, then this is the pile for you. Let's see if there are any other messages as to, what is their karma? I'm picking up that sometimes with this Page of Swords, sometimes they could go through lengths. They may or may not be aware of how much confusion they cause around them, because everything needs to be them. They need this, they need that. They may not fully be aware of how much people sacrifice and put out for them. I'm just seeing someone, they're giving me this example. I'm not saying this person is necessarily you. They're giving me an example of a scenario. So it's almost as if, like, let's say someone has money issues because a lot of their money is being spent on their substance abuse, for instance. So they may make up lies, they may steal, they may do certain things to get their fix. And they may, all they're focused on is getting that fix. And in getting that fix, it means that they engage in activities that are less than honorable, but they don't often think of it that way. They're just thinking of their fix, if that makes any sense. I wish I could use a better example, but that's just the one they're giving me. Okay, so what would be their karma? What would be their karma? It's as if their intention is not directly to hurt someone purposefully. That's not the intention. It's as if but because they view themselves as a victim, or they view everything as being about them, because of this trauma, they can't see past the trauma, or they act out of the trauma, and they don't have the ability to see how it affects those loved ones around them. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what is their karma? What would be their karma? They don't understand the pain that they cause to you and to others. And that's another thing as well. It's to say as if it's not only you, but there are other people that it also affects, right? So their karma, we have the Hangman. This is an interesting message, actually. Just one moment, pile number 3. Could we have another card, please? To understand their karma. Yeah, this sums it up really well. You know, when someone can't see the effects, or what effects that they're having from someone, and this is you're constantly having to, like, talk someone off a ledge. That's what I'm picking up on. It's their karma, interestingly enough. This Hangman is quite interesting. Karma could be, they are going to be put in a position or a situation where they may have to be answerable to an authority external to them, whether this may be legal authority like the police, a lawyer, an arbitrator, not even like someone in an official position you may need to be answerable to. They may receive a letter or something along those lines regarding their actions. And what I'm picking up here from you guys, it's as if when this comes about, they may get the realization that they need to change, or they may have the realization that it's hitting the fan and it's getting real. But with them, with the Two of Swords, acting out, or them still being in denial, it's as if the intensity of... Sorry, they're just giving me the vision for it, and I just have to find the words to explain what I'm seeing. It's... It's like they're not going to be bailed out. It's as if the bailout, they would do and do and do, and then when they expect to rely on you or someone else in your circle or a friend to bail them out, it's as if no one would be there to bail them out, is what I'm picking up on. But interestingly enough, there is some lesson that they're going to learn from that. It's like they're going to get burned. Like this is needing to report to some authority figure or somebody who is deemed an authority figure in your world. So it could be like they lose a job, for instance, and they need to go into HR and they lose a job, or they get found out and embarrassed, or something happens where they may be in a position where they are destitute. And it's that destitution that makes them sort of like have to come to Jesus moment. And that is where, with the Temperance and the Queen of Cups, they're going to realize that they need to deal with this, is what I'm picking up here. And out of that, they are going to be given the option, or the opportunity is going to present itself for them to start anew. They're asking me to go into advice here, and the advice for you. So let me just do that really quickly. The advice for you guys, pile number 3, we have the Queen of Pentacles that's come through sideways. It's interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles that sort of come through sideways. We have the Magician and we have the Moon. It's as if the help you're giving them with the Queen of Pentacles sideways, if this is someone that you give monetary assistance to, you're being advised to either dial it, reel it all the way back, or to reduce it, or to perhaps not give it at all, because this has come through sideways, so it's walking a fine line between that. You, with this Hangman energy, they're saying that the Hangman energy, pile number 3, could also pertain to you in terms of how you approach this person and this situation. So they're saying that if you used to do things one particular way, you will be seeing with this Hangman energy that you'll start doing things another way. Like there's some perspective shift that you are also going to get. There is a situation that's going to happen that's going to help trigger this perspective shift, both for yourself and for them as well. But what they're bringing out, pile number 3, very clearly is that you are not the only person in this situation. You're not the only person seeing this. You're not the only person being hurt by this. It's as if other people are hurt as well, because they are affecting other people and everyone is aware of the situation. The reason why they're asking me to emphasize this is because in the other 2 piles, it's almost as if it wasn't quite well known, you know, about the hurt. It was more covert with the other 2 piles, whereas for this one, everyone in your community, everyone in your group, everyone in your social tribe, your circle, they're all aware of this person and this situation. And you're all on the same page regarding it. That's something that I'm picking up on. There's also realization, pile number 3, that you guys are going to have, and this is the advice for you again, that this person needs to go through this path on their own. You may feel that you have everything that there is to help this person, but this person has to want that help, and they have to prove that they want that help. But it's as if there's a journey that this person needs to go through first before they are ready for that help. Otherwise, if they're helped too soon or if they're provided assistance too soon, they may backslide or regress. Or what's that? Relapse. Yeah, that's the term I'm looking for. Yeah, relapse. And that's why this Queen of Pentacles has come through sideways. It's like it's a fine line as to whether you help or whether you don't. Even though for you, with the Magician energy, it's very clear what help and so on that they need and what will benefit them. It's very clear to you and it's very clear to everyone around. But it's a tough love sort of message. There is some journey or some path of this that they need to walk. It's like they need to meet you halfway. Pile number 3. Okay, guys, I am going to leave that there. Let me know whether this resonated, and I may see you in another pile or another reading. Bye for now.